Hey guys, in this video I'm going to tell you what you exactly need to look for if you're planning on buying a used iPhone. If you follow all these steps, you should be able to find a well-functioning iPhone and you should be able to save some money in the process as well. So let's go ahead. One of the first things you should check in a used iPhone is whether the iCloud is locked. Make sure to check under the settings of the iPhone to see if the phone is locked to the owner. If the iCloud is locked, that means probably it is a stolen iPhone. If not, if the seller is the actual owner, they don't have enough information to log into their iCloud. If you buy an iPhone with an iCloud lock, it would be pretty much useless because you would not be able to install any apps from the App Store and the things that you can do on the phone will be very limited. Next, check if the IMEI is blacklisted. This means you can check the IMEI of the phone online to see if it is a stolen phone. Here's what you need to do to check that. Go to the settings of that iPhone, go to General and then About and scroll down to the bottom of the page to view the IMEI. And then open up a browser, go to imeipro.info and enter that particular IMEI from that particular iPhone and it will tell you whether the phone is all good and if not, if the phone is stolen. Another thing that you need to check is the battery health. One of the most useful features of an iPhone is that you can check the current health of the battery. This way you have an idea of the status of the battery when you're buying that phone. To view the battery health, go to Settings, Battery Health and Charging and you will be able to find the maximum capacity, if not the battery health of that phone there. If the battery health is below 80%, that means the battery needs to be replaced. Always make sure to buy an iPhone that has at least 85% of battery health if you're planning on using that phone for a while. The next thing that you need to check is for replaced parts. There are lots of iPhones with replaced parts, guys. So the important thing is to check whether the replaced parts are original or not. To check that, once again you can go to the settings of the iPhone, go to General and then About, and then you will be able to see an option over here with the replaced part if any parts have been replaced. If the replaced part says unknown part, just like in the image that you see over here, it's better to stay away from that iPhone because the parts that they use to fix that iPhone are not genuine. Also under the same settings menu, you can find if any parts of the iPhone needs to be serviced as well. For example, if the battery needs to be replaced, it shows like this. If you can't see anything there for replaced parts or parts to service, that means nothing has been replaced on that iPhone and the phone is all good. Also guys, another way to check if the display is genuine is by going to the control center, touch and hold the brightness bar and you should be able to see this true tone like this. And you should be able to enable it as well. The true tone only works if it is a genuine Apple display. Apart from all that, a part of the iPhone that has the potential to fail over time is the Face ID. Make sure to double check if the Face ID works flawlessly before you buy the iPhone. And finally, make sure to check if the phone has any kind of scratches, damages, glue residue from previous repairs. If you see any damages or scratches, ask the seller to reduce the price or you can move on to buying a different iPhone. In addition to those key things that you can check in a used iPhone, you can also check if the touchscreen is working properly, check if the display has any color patches, check if all the buttons are working, insert your SIM and make a call to see if any issues are there as well. Use the phone for at least 30 minutes before buying and finally restart the phone just before you buy that iPhone as well. When you're visiting the seller, keep this list of things you need to check in a notepad in your current phone so you will not miss anything. And I will leave this list in the description and the comment section of the video as well, guys. If this video was helpful, please leave me a like and consider hitting the subscribe button, guys. It really does help the channel. Thank you very much and I will see you again soon.